Welcome, bro, to this conversation. We need to know who you are and unafanya nini.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Agwanda Eric. I am a student here at the Technical University of Mombasa. I do pursue bachelor's degree in electrical and electronics engineering. And I am in my third year of study. But for now, I am vying for the Tumsa chairmanship in the forthcoming Tumsa general elections. Yes.
And so you are going for how many years?
Okay, actually, my course is supposed to be taking roughly 5 years, I think.
Or 5 years?
5 years.
A minimum of 5 years. And
minimum.
not set maximum. You can go even for 20.
Yeah, exactly. But it should be taking around 5 years, exactly. Exactly 5 years. Yeah.
Is it that, and how, is it that this is your start or you tried politics outside? Ama ulifanya pia politics in high school or things of that sort? Or is it that you are beginning from TUM to do this politics?
Okay, when we talk of politics, campus politics, I started here in TUM. Immediately I joined my first year. When I joined TUM in my first year, that is when I grew interest in politics. That is where all my politics started. And it never came by a mistake or rather by chance. But it was after the kind of leadership we had at the union. They had failed to meet whatever goals they had set for the comrades. Then I felt like if given a chance, maybe I can serve better. Yes.
That's good. So, and have you ever been maybe a leader in high school, in primary level, or even in the village? Maybe you might be the village man, the head man in the village.
Okay, leadership. Yes, I have held many leadership positions before. I remember in primary, I was a leader once. Yes, I hold many leadership positions. In high school, when I joined Form 1, I was a class prefect. Then in Form 2, around Form 3, I was a welfare captain. Yeah.
So it's like they are qualities that you are born with.
Maybe
they are within you.
Maybe to say so.
All the best, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you need to go for this Tumsa position as the chairperson?
Okay, the main reason why I am going for the Tumsa presidency academic year 2022-2023 is simply because of the long-lasting challenges that have been there. Promises have been made by the incumbents and those who have served before, but they have not sorted out the problems that comrades, or rather the challenges that comrades are going through. So that's why I have seen it enough to step in and be the comrade savior. God willing, if you form the government, I will ensure that all those challenges are dealt with to the latter.
I was also looking at your manifesto. Yeah. And it was awesome. It was awesome, actually. What can you tell comrades about this issue of insecurity? I've had so many cases of comrades being injured at these areas of Mishomoroni, Kisauni, and also I've had some cases around Shuda that there are some guys who are stealing from comrades as they walk to the down to KC, to those places of KC and maybe to Damuisho or those areas. What is your take on this insecurity issue?
Okay, it has been witnessed all along that the security has been of great concern within the areas where students reside at. As you've said, we've witnessed so many cases of students being stabbed, students being stolen from in areas like Chuda, Mwisho, as you said, in areas like KC, that is Kachonjo, in areas of Mwisho Moroni, areas of Kisauni. The security issue there has been of great concern, and I feel, as a bona fide student of the Technical University of Mombasa, and as a presidential hopeful in the forthcoming elections, I feel it has been the failure of the student union leadership together with the administration, because they have failed to liaise with the relevant stakeholders, the security enforcing agencies, to ensure that there is safety wherever comrades reside.
Okay.
Yes.
And in a short while, in very few seconds, what is your take on the academic policy?
The academic policy, for now, it has appeared to be a very big joke in our university. That is, to be precise, the Technical University of Mombasa. I think with the togetherness of my executive, we should be in a position as the executive in the next government that we are going to form to liaise with the administration, negotiate with them to arrive on a win-win situation. Or rather, if dialogue will not happen, then we need to go the other way around.
The hard way.
The
comrades' power.
The comrades' power way, if possible, because like the recent cases we witnessed, that was witnessed, we find students being sent out of the lecture halls because they haven't paid some particular amount of fees. They have fee arrears. Students in a university being chased out of classes, and you just want to see it as normal. The student union leadership is just quiet about it. They haven't talked, they haven't mentioned anything about it. I think it is time we need to liaise with the administration and make sure, and as much as they have their demands, we comrades, we also have our demands. It should be arriving at a win-win situation whereby comrades feel that they are included whichever decision they make, and the administration is also safe with the decision. Yeah, I think that will work.
Okay. I've had so many complaints. I've had so many comrades complaining about the Technical University of Mombasa mess. What is your take on that?
Yeah, all along, comrades have been complaining.
Yes.
Each and every electioneering period, all the executive hopefuls have been making promises of maybe securing mess to the student fraternity. Mess, from the information that I have, it was privatized back in 2019 due to the fact that by then it was said the school was making a lot of losses with the mess. So they had to privatize it to cater for the losses they were making. Only to realize that the privatization came with a lot of demerits than the merits. You find that a comrade cannot take ordinary meals they used to take with maybe, let's say, 30 bob. With 30 bob, somebody can take lunch and it's just good to go. But nowadays you find it's no longer there.
There is this another problem which is affecting all the universities. You find someone is at his final year, but he hasn't received his the university student card or university ID, and something that he paid for before joining university. Is the same problem happening here in Technical University of Mombasa? And what can you say about it?
Personally, I believe in the rule of law and not the law of the jungle. And the issuance of an identity card should be done that in that week of admission at the university, the first week of admission. But you find here at the Technical University of Mombasa, somebody is completing his 4-year course, 3-year course. He hasn't or she hasn't received the identity card,
and it becomes a problem.
It becomes a problem.
To the gate and
Now, my administration will make sure that all rules are followed to the letter. We'll make sure that each and every student of the Technical University of Mombasa, the ones who will be admitted, or rather the ones who have already been admitted but they have not yet received their identity cards, theirs will have to be processed and they receive it on time.
I need to give you 1 minute to talk to Technical University of Mombasa comrades. Give them your manifesto. In 1 minute, give them your manifesto and tell them why you think that you are the best for this on this camera.
Dear comrades from the Technical University of Mombasa, this is Agwanda Eric, the presidential aspirant of the Technical University of Mombasa Students Association 2022-2023. Fellow comrades, it's been a while for now. I have seen more than enough. It now imbues me to step in and be the comrade savior. I have put personal interest aside, and I am coming with the comrade's interest. If you give me chance to serve you as the Tumsa executive, as the head, or rather as the Tumsa chairperson in the forthcoming elections, first of all, I will ensure that the school mess is back to the students. Secondly, there is this issue of insecurity in areas where comrades do reside at. I will ensure that there is proper security in those areas. We will liaise with proper stakeholders. We will liaise with the administration and the relevant stakeholders, the security agencies, to ensure that the security measures are put in areas where comrades reside at. Thirdly, we will ensure that we end the tribal politics that has been witnessed over time in our university and reinstate it with unity amongst all comrades. Number 4, we will make sure that we reinstate, or rather we ignite, the spirit of comradeship, and no voice shall surpass the voice of comradeship. Number 5, we will ensure that there is installation of speedy and functioning Wi-Fi in all lecture halls and all hostels. Number 6, we will ensure that we curb, or rather scrap off, the acidic academic policy that has seemed to be a very big joke. Or rather, we will make sure that we negotiate with the administration and come up with a win-win situation whereby each and every side will be satisfied. Thank you, comrades. Thank you, Technical University of Mombasa. May God bless us all.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep liking. Make sure you keep commenting, so that we may get your views on where to improve.